I obtained body camera footage in a records request that shows Lori Vallow brought a locked black box with her when she was extradited from Idaho to Arizona, and only she has the combination.
But this snow is really sticking to the ground. Look, and it's the packy kind too. So great for all the skiers and snowboarders that maybe want to go up to Snow Bowl later today, but not so great for people out on the roads. And there's good reason why people want to get inside, get that close-up look at Lori Vallow Daybell in the courtroom. We'll be able to see her demeanor. And of course, this is going to be a moment of truth for her when the judge hands out that sentence. Compared to last week, it still looks cleaner here than it was before that deep cleaning. You can even see some of the sidewalk and some of the plots where people were staying and went into shelter space.
Do you think the department should be responsible if someone takes their own life in prison?
I think that the department is responsible.
We did find this department order from 2019, listing a maximum indoor temperature at 80 degrees. That means if you look at those July 2023 temperature logs, every state prison that recorded indoor temperatures would have violated these standards last summer.
Saying that your client is innocent in this, you said it was a wide net.
I'm saying we're going to look at all the facts and we're going to get to the bottom of this.
This is Jim Lehman's first time running for any major office. His background is in business, and like many in his race, his top priority is the southern border. We've seen crews go street by street along Highway 50 in the Kybers area, clearing away fuel from properties that could potentially catch fire. A sign they've been by these ribbons around the poles. The 2018 ruling called Martin v. Boise that basically said you can't arrest someone, you can't criminalize homelessness if someone is just sleeping on the streets when cities don't have adequate shelter space. Chaos on campus after someone shot and killed conservative activist Charlie Kirk, the suspect firing the fatal shot while Kirk was speaking at an event at Utah Valley University. 3,000 people in the crowd, mostly students.
I was 4 people in front of Charlie Kirk.
UVU student Eamon Paxton processing what he witnessed.
Charlie Kirk was one of my greatest heroes, and I looked up to him a lot. A role model. He was a role model of mine.
His hero gone. The suspect still at large. Investigators believe the suspect fired from a rooftop on campus and escaped through the nearby neighborhoods, where officers continue to canvass for clues. The FBI releasing these photos of a person of interest.
We had police come through and they were sweeping the neighborhood, checking all of the sheds and outbuildings in everyone's backyards.
They found a rifle in a nearby yard, a few houses down from Christy Lukey.
So we had police up on the roof yesterday of UVU, police going through our yards and also the property back here.
Searching for not just the suspect, but a motive, as Kirk's assassination rattles communities nationwide.
Life was stolen from us, and I think we're all feeling that.
When darkness falls on the canal,
Showtime! Come here, guys! Dinner!
people come out of the shadows.
Vamos para comer!
Eric Sanchez runs the Masa Project of Arizona,
Make sure you guys get some dog food as well.
a volunteer group that offers aid to those experiencing homelessness.
We hand out food, Narcan, water, and free hugs, not drugs.
On this night,
Hello, hello.
it's dinner.
Come and get some food, you guys. It's nice and hot.
You don't want to go to sleep hungry. That's terrible.
No. Have you had to go to sleep hungry a lot of nights?
Yeah.
Isaac says he's been homeless for the past 4 years, staying on the canal here near 23rd Ave, an Indian school.
I keep leaving this place and I come back.
He says he's struggled with drugs and struggled with getting help.
It's just like a big waiting list. Fall through the cracks like me is real hard.
I don't think we're bad people. We just don't have a home to go to.
Lacey says she's been out here since December after losing housing and not having enough money to pay bills.
Not knowing where you're going to sleep at night makes it kind of hard to be planned and ready for what you're supposed to do the next day if you didn't get robbed that night. So it's a lot to watch for out here. But this guy right here is amazing. He does more than just feed us. He really does.
Eric has his own style, armed, open to everyone.
Hey, brother. We got chow on the canal down there on the left.
Always live streaming on social media.
Welcome in, everybody. Viewer discretion is advised anytime we're out here. It's reality.
But his grassroots efforts.
How many people would you say come through the line every night?
Here, between 80 and 100.
Have become essential.
And just looking at these people there, you know, they're living out of a shopping cart. They're obviously looking at their fentanyl, and it's a shock, just experiencing this. It's a horrible reality, but something that we have to do and keep them alive. There needs to be more resources at night. 8 p.m. to 4 a.m., there's not really much.
Do you see people out here that came from the zone area?
A lot.
For years, the Zone was Phoenix's largest homeless encampment. More than 1,000 people on the streets at its peak. Then, neighbors sued the city for not doing enough to keep the area clean and safe. And a judge ordered the city to close the encampment down. That happened last November, but it didn't mean homelessness just went away in Phoenix. The I-Team analyzed 16 months of data from the city, and after sifting out duplicates, found that calls for encampments, or people needing help with homelessness, went up in the months after the zone was cleared.
Some people have said that people just moved to a different location. The problem just shifted out of the neighborhood. What do you say to those claims?
Well, I definitely think that over the last decade, we have seen a huge increase in the number of people experiencing homelessness in our community. So what they're seeing and feeling is true. We are seeing more people experiencing homelessness.
Rachel Milne with Phoenix's Office of Homeless Solutions.
The city did successfully close all 15 blocks around the campus to camping. We made a commitment that we would offer every individual who was in that area an indoor place to go. Not everyone took us up on that offer. 82% did, but this was a nice alternative.
This being what the city calls its safe outdoor space, a structured campground that can serve as a step forward for someone not yet able or willing to take an indoor shelter bed. It's in downtown Phoenix, like a majority of homeless services, but Phoenix is working to bring on more shelter beds in other parts of the city, like a new 280 bed space planned for 71st Ave in Van Buren.
We could use more, I'll tell you that. Anytime we open up a new site, it gets filled up very quickly because there are just more people in need of shelter than we have space available.
Back out on the canal.
You're good, we got you.
Efforts are making a dent.
I think it's getting better. I think more people are taking up to the treatment.
Eric's still streaming as they get ready to move to a second spot.
Living like this is addicting.
He thinks the more visible the problem, the less likely people will get lost in the shadows. A year's time. Seasons change, new buildings rise up. But the reminder of what was lost, still constant at the corner of Beaver and Butler and Flagstaff.
When you wake up in a hospital bed not knowing what happened to you and then get explained that you're run over by a tow truck, that's a pretty extreme thing to hear, and then that's day one.
A tow truck ran a red light, plowing into a group of cyclists in May 2021, according to police. The crash killed 29-year-old cyclist Joanna Wheaton. At least 3 others rushed to the hospital, including Dre Adauto, a Flagstaff icon, best known as Dapper Dre, who can somehow still smile despite his past year.
That night I was super mobile, athletic, capable, and then next moment I'm dealing with the idea that I'm going to have one leg for the rest of my life.
Dre lost his right leg in the crash.
Of course, the first 6 months were extreme challenges, and these last 6 months have been, hope.
He's now rocking a prosthetic, relearning to walk.
It's great. Once you can get it, once you can do it.
So he can one day ride again.
If I learn to walk, that means I'm gonna dance. If I learn to ride bikes, that means I get to just continue to live. If you get a second chance at life, you gotta live it all the way up, because other people didn't get that chance.
That tow truck driver from the crash, arrested for death by moving violation. The police report claims he was using his phone when he ran the red light. The driver claimed the sun was a factor. The Coconino County Attorney's Office wouldn't provide an update on his case.
A little mistake means people lose their lives, means people lose their limbs. And that's just from not paying attention.
As Dre balances who he was with who he is now, the city is trying to better balance bikes and cars, adding a pilot for barriered bike lanes in the wake of the crash.
I think we're taking some significant steps forward.
Flagstaff City Council member and fellow cyclist Adam Shimoni is pushing for the pilot to expand.
No one little segment is going to solve the problem.
Flagstaff police reporting 16 crashes between cars and bikes so far this year, compared to the 13 this time last year, although none of the crashes in 2022 have been fatal. Dre eager to get back on a hopefully safer road.
Just because I sink a little bit more.
His steps a constant reminder of what happened, but also what's possible in a year's time.
What's to stop for? I got the second chance.